Hey guys, what's going on? It's the 1st of February and we're out washing houses. It's still this time of year. It's normally slow. Look at all that. You know, a homeowner can't get that clean. Anybody, you can't get that clean unless you end up having some bleach. You gotta kill that off. So, came here yesterday to get this one done. Had some difficulties, a little bit of mechanical error, let's say equipment error, and technician error on my part. But I mean, this house, you know, I tell you all the time, you know, always look at a house, and it's good to look at them in the mornings, because you come look at a house in the evenings when the sun's shining and they don't look that bad. And this one didn't look that bad that morning I looked at it, but when I came yesterday, I realized why the homeowner, when he explained it to me, he said, yeah, the white house that's black because it's just covered. So we're not doing any brick walls or anything today, which we could, but we're not. Just doing a basic house wash. I go up there and rinse that with some water on the porch. But the issue I had yesterday is I come here, and I know it was pretty thick down here by the garage, but wasn't getting any draw. And so, you know, it's been cold, so I'm thinking what's going on, what's happening, and I'm not getting any draw from my Downstream injector. Well, I keep a spare, so I come over here and I swap it out, hook it up, and still don't have any draw. And I'm like, dang, why don't I have any draw? Brand new injector. My valve, I had it opened up. I couldn't understand why I wasn't getting any draw. It even has arrows on it to let me know which way it's supposed to flow. So I'm changing guns. I'm gonna go from a wand to my gun. I'm trying the small hose here. I disconnect it from this shut off. I'm not getting any pull. So I text the customer and I'm like, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm having some difficulties. So I go back and I see a video, and the first thing the guy says is it could be on wrong. Well, I got them arrows there. That's the input. This is the output, so the water has to be going this way. I had it going that way. So I flip it around, turn it on. I'm not getting any draw. Well, my gun's has been needing rebuilt since sometime last year. So I rebuilt the gun. Simple process, no big deal. Come back out, I'm still not getting any draw. Well, little did I know that I had shut this valve off. So when I'm trying to pull this hose right here off, I'm like, man, that's jabbing me in my hand. And I go, well, why is it shut off instead of being open? I'm trying to get draw out of it. So I had a little bottle here that I had water in. I open it up and put the tube in it, and I mean, it sucks it out in no time. And I was like, now granted, this was probably bad, but then I put it in wrong. You can't hear the ball moving around in the old one or anything, and I'm not even going to worry with trying to fix it because I've had this one for a year now. So I just put the new one on. It has arrows, just pay attention to them. I did, and I still thought I put it on right by putting it that way, but the water comes this way. So that sucked. You know, that was user error on my part. Had I put it on the right to begin with, I would have been okay. The reason I have this is when I go to a customer's house and I'm trying to get all the air out of my lines, if you're running that low pressure trying to get the air out, it'll start pulling chemical. You don't want to waste it. So I cut it off. I pull the trigger on the gun to get all the air out of the lines, and then I come back and I open this up. Works pretty good for me, but you just got to be standing by the truck. And so that's why I keep that on there. But yeah, just be careful, guys. You're going to run into stuff. And, you know, I'm like, I've never had a downstream injector not work. What's the deal today? What's going on today? Well, it was a little bit of equipment malfunction and user error on my part. So I just wanted to let you guys know, you know, this is the first week of February, second week of February. And, you know, we got this nasty house here. And, you know, to anybody that washes that knows, you know, to a homeowner, you know, this is horrible. But I mean, this is just typical. And this is what we like. We like these for before and afters. So anytime you get to a house, take before and after shots. And then not only just of that, take a picture of that and show where that paint was coming off. That way, if a customer ever tries to say you did something, you can say, no, that wasn't me, that was already there. So cover your butt. But you want these kind of houses because they make good before and after pictures. But guys, I haven't did any advertising. I actually got on my Facebook the other day just to see the last time I posted, which was the 1st of January. So this is second week of February, and this is the second wash that I've had this year. I had to cancel a big house wash and roof wash last week because we was trying to get the house finished, and I got to schedule it back. Hopefully, you know, the guy understands, but if he doesn't, he doesn't, you know. I got out here yesterday, cleaned the truck skid out, the bed, but you know, this is basically just same as what I've had before. I'll do a 2023 review. I got not a review, but I'll just do a skid, what I'm working with this year. I have a lot of people that get on my old videos and ask questions, and it's like if they would see some of the newer videos, they wouldn't have to ask them. So I'm going to put a video. Hopefully YouTube pushes it out for people to see. My house is done now, so I can just concentrate on work, which is great. But I'm going to just stay tuned for a truck skid update review. I also have a new hose review, and this is going to be the first time of me using it. So we'll go check that out too. But I'm going to get started on this, and I'll holler back at you in a minute. Alright guys, we're on this one, finishing up. You can see everything's looking good. Gonna get these after pictures. Something I didn't notice when I did this one, when I came and did the walk around, was all the lichen that was on the gutters. I went ahead and threw the handrails in, and I say I threw them in because I just didn't plan on it being that big a deal. I mean, I knew I was going to be washing them, but they were pretty green. At first glance at this house, like I said, I don't think that it was that bad. But then the more I was here washing, it was pretty rough. I don't know. I'd say the house is about 10 years old, and I'd say it's probably never been washed, maybe 8 or 9. And for whatever reason, they got a lot of this lichen on the gutters. It was on some of the plastic. I don't, like I said, I don't know what floats in the air to make that happen, but I've did houses like that before, like plastic fence, vinyl fence, and the metal gutters always tend to get that, and I really don't know why. But man, this one came out great. I think they'll be really pleased with it. When he joked about it being black, you know, I didn't think it was that bad, but after coming back today, boy, it was every bit of it. Now when I came yesterday, I didn't think I had enough mix, and more than not having enough mix, it was weak. And so I had to get, today I brought back some nuclear mix, which basically just means I mixed up some new stuff. I went from it looking like a little bit of clear, maybe see a little bit of hint of bleach in it, to some neon green. That's why I say it was nuclear. But yeah guys, I'm gonna make a couple videos just on this house. Just wanted to show y'all what we had here. I got to take a look at this rock. They want some red rock put in, and oh, that's a lot of red rock, a lot of bags from Lowe's, and a lot of weeds to get in there. So pretty rough stuff, because none of our landscape companies around here carry that kind unless you just go to Lowe's and buy it by the bag. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys what I got going on. I'm gonna make a video on the Downstream injector, before and after pictures, working in the winter. I'm gonna show you how I winterize this so I don't lose another hose. That section right up there, I came here 3 times and never seen that, and it's black up there with algae, and it was pretty bad stained. I had to hit it 3 times. But yeah, guys, I'm really impressed with this one. It's a beautiful day here in Tennessee. It's about 65 on Valentine's Day. You can't beat that. You can't beat it at all. So that's a wrap for today, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.